welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a Valentine-esque makeup look. I'm going to go really soft and pink, so I'm going to use my 35XO from Morphe. I got this November. I don't think I've ever used it, but it screams, you know, soft Valentine-esque to me. So we're going to play around with this. I have some other stuff out. I got out some glitters and some eye toppers. I don't really know. I don't have a clear plan, but yeah, we're going to do a really pretty pinky look for Valentine's Day. So if that sounds interesting, stick around. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. If you're already subscribed, thank you for coming back. I really appreciate it. And yeah, shirt of the day, I'm wearing my new Night of the Demons that I got in my newest Fright Crate. I will try and remember and link Fright Crate down below. They are a horror subscription service. I don't have any pink horror shirts, so I figured I would at least match my hair, so we went with purple. And yeah, I'm gonna quit talking and we're just gonna hop into. So I did the first eye off camera just because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, and there's a lot in this palette, so I did the first eye off camera. I did prime with the Gerard clean canvas, so that's already, and I didn't set it because I don't normally do that. And then on just a little fluffy brush, I didn't use too many brushes with this either, so it's pretty easy. We're gonna take Feelings, this color right here, and I do like that they have the names printed on this palette. It doesn't have that little clear insert with the names because that's really annoying for doing videos. And we're just going to put this in the crease. It's a nice, I don't know, dusty rose color. Definitely did not need this palette when I saw it. It just looked really pretty. I like pinks. Pink is one of my favorite colors, so when I saw it, I just felt like I needed to have it. I'm gonna dip in again. This was a very easy look, and I didn't want to go too dark in the outer corner just because I wanted this to be a little bit more pink and romantic rather than grungy. Okay, and then I'm gonna take just a little bit of eye contact, which is this light shade, on that same brush, and then I just color switch in between. I have a little, so sometimes you can hear me cleaning my brush off. And then just on like a little flat brush, I took across the room right here, the second one over, and that's going to go under the brow bone. It's a very good brow bone highlight shade for me. And then I'm going to take a little bit on the inner corner, and then I'm going to put a second color on top. But I just wanted to start brightening, so I did that first. Okay, so back, same fluffy brush. Then I went into Love Story right here, lower bottom corner shade, and this is gonna go just in the outer corner part, and then I bring it up a little bit. There is kind of a like a gray, darker gray in this palette. Again, I wanted to keep this more daytime, romantic, light, so I didn't want to bring that in. If I was going to do a little bit more grungier, smokier, nighttime-esque, I would probably do that in the outer corner. And then I'm going to go back in to Take Feelings, that first shade. Just to deepen that up and then bring it up above. And then I dip into one more, which is Meet the Rents, kind of fuchsia, and I just dip in just a hair, not a lot, and it's just in the bottom. Because again, I don't want this to look purple, but a little bit of depth in the outer corner. And clean my brush off, and then I'm just going around the edges, and then I'm going to take that eye contact shade, that peachy, one more time, just to make sure everything is blended out. Look at both. We're going to go back in to Take Feelings again, which was that first shade, just to make sure This palette, the pigmentation seems to be good and the blendability seems to be good. I do have to dip in a couple of times to make sure it stays saturated, but so far the colors that I've used have been good. So that's it for the crease. Very, very easy. And then on a little flat brush, I'm going to take some of my NYX glitter primer. This is not necessary. I do this with every shimmer that I use, doesn't matter what brand, what palette. I just feel like this gives me a little bit more longevity. I work long shifts at the salon, and it also, I think, makes it the most impactful. But you definitely do not need to do this step, especially if you've just primed your eyelid and it's tacky. Definitely not a necessary step. So on a little flat brush, I'm going to go in to Hard to Get, which is this one, and then I'm going to take a little bit of Kiss Me and then Happy Ever After, and we're going to do kind of a gradient. I think the shimmers in this palette they're very soft. There's a couple more blindy shimmers, but the shimmers in this palette I think they're soft, which I get because this is this looks like a very, you know, like sweet romantic palette. So the shimmers are not as impactful as I would like, and they're not the most impactful like Morphe shimmers I've ever had, but they're not bad. They're not blindy. And then we're going to go into that last Happy Ever After, which is the closest to that matte shade that we put in the outer corner, just to kind of help blend. And then I am going to add some glitter just because this isn't as blinding. There is a pressed glitter in here, but it's like a lighter pink, more pink than what I want to use, but that it does look pretty. And then before I put the glitter on, I'm going to take some of Your Move, which is a little bit pinkier than what we put under the brow bone, and I'm going to tap a little of this on top because this is a little more blindy to me than the others. And then I'm also going to put some on the inner corner just to make it a little more pink. And then I am going to add some glitter. I'm just going to use my Heavy Metal from Urban Decay in Distortion. They have a pinky one that I want to get, because that would be perfect for this, but I don't own it. So we're just going to make do with Distortion. And I didn't put a lot, just a tiny bit. And again, this isn't necessary because putting that Your Move shade definitely made it a little more sparkly to me. And you could use the pressed glitter. I have these, so I use them. The brand number 7 has some that are pretty good dupes for these, and also Profusion has some good glitter liners if you don't want to spend the money on the Urban Decay. I get them on Poshmark. I try to get them used at a discounted price. So on the lower lash line, we're going to do +1, and then that same Happy Ever After that we did on the very outer corner. And this is just a Dress Up Smoky Shader brush. It's a little bit denser. And shorter than the brushes I would use in the crease. And I like these because they're compact enough that I can get close to the lash line, but I can also use them to blend. And then I'm going to go in with Happy Ever After just because I like some shimmer on the lower lash line. You could totally stop with the matte shade. And these blend themselves out really, really nice. And so that is it. I'm going to put on liner and lashes off camera, throw on a lip, and we'll come back and I'll show you everything. Okay, so I zoomed you out a little bit. This is the finished look with the lashes. Lashes, I'm doing House of Lashes. These are mini Natalia ones, and they're very... I like House of Lashes. They're my favorite lash brand. They're a little bit pricey, so I try to get them when they're on sale. I guess they're at Target. I haven't actually gone to Target and looked, but I've seen that on Target's like website you can buy them, so I need to go over there and look because I think they're cheaper at Target. But anyways, for lips, I did a combo. This is the Fenty, what is it, single? It's just kind of like a nude, and then I mixed it with this It's called Star, and it's from Stina Face. It's just like a pinky mauve color, so I just mixed those two together. I just wanted a nude, again, something soft. I think I might put something else on top just to make it a little more pink, but I didn't want anything overpowering. And then in the waterline, I have my Neon Shock lip liner from LA Girl in Pop. I don't ever use this as a lip liner. I strictly use this as an eyeliner. And then mascara is just Big Ego from Tarte. So this is the finished look. Again, I really like this palette. Again, didn't need it, but so far it seems good. I am curious to use that glitter shade. It's very neutral, but it's, even the browns I feel like work well with the pinks, but again, not a necessity, but it was a good price and I had a gift card, so it didn't cost me anything. So yeah, that is my easy everyday Valentine makeup. Let me know what you guys thought. If I have time, I'll probably try and do a little bit smokier, grungier look, because that's a little more my style. But I do like wearing makeup like this to work. Most of the time I've been doing a little bit more subtle makeup. I haven't been doing as dramatic. So this is definitely an eye look that I would wear to work if I have. I think I am working on Valentine's Day. So this is something that I would definitely wear. So thank you guys so much. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought of the finished look. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe, and hopefully I will see you all in another video very soon. Bye, everybody.